Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Week 6 NFL predictions. Starting off game to watch, I got Chiefs and Bills. I think these two teams, obviously, we all know about the Chiefs last year, defending Super Bowl champs. And I think the Bills are going to be a very improved team on both sides of the ball, specifically on offense this year. And I think this will be a good test for the Bills. I have the Bills coming in here undefeated. So I think it'll be a good test for the Bills to kind of see where they're at. Scope of the NFL by going up against the best. There's no better way of going about it. So, speaking of that game, Chiefs Bills, I've kind of laid it all out. In my opinion, I think the Chiefs will still win. I think Patrick Mahomes will outplay Josh Allen. I think that'll really be the difference. I think the Chiefs will be able to put up points on the Bills, unlike a lot of other teams. So I think that'll lead the Chiefs to victory. Jets, Chargers. I actually have the Jets in this game. I'm not confident in the Chargers quarterback situation. That's really what it stems from, as well as the secondary of the Chargers. They have a good front four. Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram on kind of each end. But I think the Jets will surprise some people this year by winning some games. I think Sam Darnold is slightly underrated. I have the Jets pulling this one out. Dolphins, Broncos. I have the Broncos. I really think the Broncos are going to be good this year, especially in the last three quarters of the season. I think they'll take care of business against the Dolphins. And I think the Broncos can win in a lot of different ways, right? They have the offense and the quarterback now to put up some points, but they also still have that defense that is talented and can get some stops, force some turnovers, and carry the team to a victory. So that's why I think the Broncos are definitely a team that can surprise some people this year. And Dolphins, they fight hard and stuff. I'm interested to see what the quarterback position will be like this year, but I think overall the Broncos are definitely the better football team, and that'll show in that matchup. Ravens, Eagles. I was going back and forth on this one. Ended up going with the Ravens. Once again, I think the Eagles are good. Good secondary. They got Darius Slay. Jalen Mills is moving back to safety. Sidney Jones is there still. So I think the Eagles are a good team. I think this is also potentially a game to watch. But I think at the end of the day, I think the Ravens are just going to be able to outperform the Eagles, quite frankly, and come away with the dub and remain undefeated and end the Eagles' undefeated streak. Browns, Steelers. I think it has to be the Steelers. I think with Big Ben coming back, the offense will be revitalized. I think Juju, James Conner, I think both of them will have better years with Roethlisberger under center, assuming he stays healthy. I think the Browns are definitely taking a step in the right direction. But I think that they'll lose some of these type of games against good playoff teams that I think they'll struggle against them, especially in division. It's always tough. Bengals, Colts. I have the Colts taking this one. Colts, I think, will be able to run all over the Bengals and pass when needed. I think Phil Rivers, I think, will be a good kind of like game manager this year. He may not be as kind of the gunslinger mentality as he's had in San Diego and LA, but I think that fits. He can sit behind that offensive line, make reads, and I think as long as he's fine with that role, I think he'll do well in that role. All right. Moving on, we have another AFC South matchup, Texans-Titans. I have the Titans pulling this one out. I think they'll lean on Derrick Henry, throw with Tannehill when they have to. I think the Texans are really just going to be, Deshaun Watson and a bunch of, unknowns. So the Texans could put together a good year, but I never really trust Bill O'Brien. So I think the Titans will be able to pull this one out. Lions, Jaguars. I have the Jaguars winning this game. I think they'll be able to steal a win here in Jacksonville. I think it's a bit of a trap game maybe for the Lions. But I think with guys like Leonard Fournette, DJ Chark, and even Gardner Minshew, I think they'll be able to pull out the victory. Cardinals, Cowboys. This is, I think, going to be another fun game, but I have the Cowboys. I think Cardinals are going to struggle against some teams just due to lack of experience. They obviously have Larry Fitz, who has loads of experience, but other than that, a lot of their offense is rather young and inexperienced. That's just the way it is. DeAndre Hopkins does have some experience, but I don't know. We'll see. I am interested to watch the Cardinals this year. I think they'll be one of the most interesting teams to watch. I think the Cowboys are going to pull this out, lean on Zeke, and just pound the ball and come away with the victory. Bears, Panthers. I have the Panthers winning this one. I think Teddy Bridgewater is obviously there's a lot of unknown with Teddy Bridgewater. Coming off, yes, he did play some games with the Saints, and he played quite well. But I don't know. I still think there's if Teddy Bridgewater comes out and throws for 30 touchdowns, I wouldn't be surprised. But if he comes out and throws for 20 picks, I wouldn't be surprised either. So yeah, I think they'll be able to pull this one out. Okay, next up we got the Washington football team and the Giants. I have the Giants winning this one. I think the Giants just have more skill position players on offense, more playmakers. Darius Slayton, Saquon Barkley, Daniel Jones, Evan Ingram. I think that'll be enough for to beat the football team because they only really got guys like Terry McLaurin, I guess AP. I'm interested to see what they do at quarterback, whether it's Dwayne Haskins or Alex Smith or even Kyle Allen. So I'm interested to see what happens with that. Rams, 49ers, Battle of California. I got the 49ers. I think they're just a more complete team, better on both sides of the ball, and I think they'll be able to overpower the Rams and come away with a victory. Last two games, so there were only 14 games this week because 4 teams are on bye. Anyway, this is another good game, Packers-Bucks. I do have the Packers taking this one. I think Aaron Rodgers will get the best of Tom Brady, but I think it'll be a good game. I think the Packers defense will just maybe get one more takeaway or maybe catch one more break than the Bucks defense, and I think that'll be the deciding factor. And moving on, the last game, Vikings-Falcons. I have got the Falcons winning this one. I think the Falcons are a very good team. Specifically, that offense is high-powered and octane. And as long as they can, build a substantial lead, I think that defense can build off the success of the offense. The defense has question marks, but the offense gets off to a good start, then I think the defense can really rise to the occasion and shut down a team like the Vikings. Yeah, and there's a lot of question marks with the Vikings. Will they switch to more of a run-heavy offense? They were already somewhat run-heavy, but with the departure of Stephon Diggs, they did get Justin Jefferson, but I don't know how much that'll impact their offense and play calling. Adam Thielen's still there, obviously, so if I had to guess, I would say they'd lean even more on Dalvin Cook because he's such just a talented runner. But I'm interested to see what happens, but I think the Falcons will, in the end, come away with this. So, yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. As I mentioned in my last video, tomorrow we'll have bold predictions for AFC South, as well as Week 7 predictions. So, yeah, hopefully everybody has a good day. Other than that, we'll see you tomorrow.